So today we're basically winterizing, essentially. Oh, here we go. Looking for my little fish net. Hi, Daisy. We had the horses, probably the baby over there, chew through the power line that we had for the heater for the water. So Andy had to get a new wire, extension cord, whatever. And we're gonna restring that and get rid of the old one, which is, as you see, well, maybe you can see in the dark. Here we go. They're nailed to the wall, so we have to unnail everything, take down this whole wire all the way down here, nailed all the way. To take all that down, put in a new one. Daisy's stepping right where Andy is working. Silly girl. And Andy had to use this little tool, not sure what that is, Dremel maybe, to make this hole here bigger so we can put a pipe through it. And that's going to be this piping right here. So we're going to put the cord through that so it can't be chewed anymore. Daisy wants to help. But yeah, so as the nights are getting colder, we're starting to get a little bit closer to freezing. Hasn't gotten there yet, but it's pretty close, so we know it's time to put in the new cord. So as part of that, then I just cleaned out the water tank for the last time before winter. Well, hopefully the last time. It's kind of hard to clean out the water tank in winter, you know what I mean? So I had to fish out the little fishies that we had in here. We had 3 of them in here. And then I used Listerine and water, like pressure setting, to clean it out. All the algae and hay, because the hay gets stuck in the heater and then it shorts it out, so that's not good. This little floater here, and where that came from, let's get rid of that. So we gotta get rid of all that stuff, otherwise it'll shock the water and then the horses don't drink, obviously. Had that happen last year, that was not cool. I had to fish them out and put them here so I could clean. And then now I just gotta go fishing for one more, because we had one in the other watering tank for the summer, and that one doesn't have a heater, and we'll be eliminating it. It's there for now, but it's really not needed in the winter, because they won't be out on pasture in the winter. So I'm going to go ahead and fish him out of the other tank here. Don't drink from that water. Might kill my fish. But I said don't drink from that water. Shh. No, there's fish in there. I mean, granted, you always drink from water with fish, but it's a much bigger tank. So kill them all. And it's pretty nice out here, so why don't you guys go ahead and get some grass. Whoa. Okay. Woo-wee. Someone's excited to be out on grass again. Aw, they're so pretty. They're like, yes, Mom, set me free. It's been raining, so it's been too muddy. I've seen this is what happens when you turn them out after a while. They get all crazy. Hopefully it's not muddy at all, otherwise they're really digging up my pasture right now. Hi, ponies. Having fun out there? Yeah? Too bad I don't have my nice camera out. The sunset is really beautiful right now. Easy, buddy. Daisy, don't run me over. Where are you going? You gonna go check Andy out? Hi. Hi. She's not actually afraid of that Dremel. She was just standing right next to Andy while he was working on it. This grass is a little bit short, so don't really like them being out here this late in the season, but it's grown a little bit from all the rain that we had, so I feel like it's safe now that the sun's going down. Hopefully it's not too rich in sugar anymore. Probably should have waited technically until the sun goes out all the way, but whatever, it's fine. Had to get in here anyway. So anyways, I'm gonna go back to fishing. I don't know how this is gonna go down because the one fish has been by himself the whole season, and the other three have gotten used to each other and know each other and accept each other. So this is gonna be interesting. Hopefully they let the one guy in the shelter, although it doesn't matter. This guy hasn't had shelter all summer, so. Yeah, alright, so I've got my fishing bucket here with my 3 fishies from the other tank. Yeah, oh boy, this one's obviously in need of a cleaning. There's 1 fish in here, so it gets dirtier a lot faster, and I really can't see a thing. This is going to be a challenge. These guys are slick too, they're really hard to catch, so yeah. So one of the techniques I use is I just kind of go in a circle like this, because what happens if you do that is they run away from it, and they kind of stay just ahead of it. So just kind of stir it, 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 and you know that they're going to be running away. And then you turn really fast. Yeah, I've got it asleep. Usually works better when you can actually see what you're hunting. It is so dirty in here. They don't even really drink out of this one. Alright, so I'm going to try something else. This obviously isn't going to work. So, what I'm going to do, get rid of these leaves first. Ugh. Gross. I don't want that transferred into the other tank. Not if I can help it. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to release these guys and then do another technique that I like to do, which is dump out bucket by bucket until I have just a thin layer at the bottom so I can actually see what I'm hunting. And I'm probably not going to bother refilling it. Alright, so fishing for these guys. Ooh, I got all 3 in one. Nice. There we go. Come on guys, load out. Load out. There we go. Alright. Okay, so our fishies back in the water. Go. And then I'm going to go back to the other one. I'm going to dump it out bucket by bucket until I can get it down to a level where I can find my goldfish. Definitely a pain in the butt. There's no denying that. Especially since it's so full. You can see that they don't really drink out of this bucket. It's here, their second source of water. A couple times we've had to close them out in the grass, but that rarely happens, so it's really not necessary anymore. Never really was that necessary anyway, except we really have to separate them. So I'm just going to retire it for the winter. this over here. I don't really have to worry about the fish being anywhere near me because he's smart. And he stays far away. Like, I even have a hard time catching this fish when he's like only a quarter-inch of water on the bottom. I swear, it's ridiculous. It's impossible to find. He's really good at hiding. Oopsie. Not just because the water is always dirty, but because he's like just a really good hider. I don't know if he developed that just because he's in a smaller tank and he doesn't have a shelter. I never got him a little shelter like I did in the motor tank. Or if he's just smarter. I don't know. But he's really hard to catch. And I obviously can't overturn the thing, first of all, because it's really heavy, it's full of water, and second of all, because I don't want to accidentally turn them out onto the grass. That's not cool. I'm sure this is traumatizing enough as it is. Alright, so now we're getting down to some dirty stuff here. Just be a little bit more careful that I'm not going to dump them out. Okay. Oh, I think I see him. Not in here, but I got a little glimpse of him. No, don't see him anymore. Alright. All leaves. Not good though. No fish. Okay. I think one or two more buckets should do it. That's not a full bucket. Seriously. I still don't see him. Granted, it's all turned up now, so a lot harder to see. Okay, so I'm going to take one bucket of water, just make sure we got something in there for him once I catch him. And now, it's much smaller of an area to hunt in here, but he's a resilient little guy, so he's got all these leaves to hide under now. Oh, there he is. Oh, darn it. See, I missed him. He's slick. Very slick. There he is. Yes, I got him. Wow. Jeez, I've never caught him on the second try before. Never. That's awesome. Whew, I'm getting better at it, guys. It's great. Love it. I've spent like 20 minutes and maybe even a half an hour out here before trying to find that stupid fish. Oh, that's not, oh, I'm touching nastiness right now. Oh gosh. Spiders crawling all over me. Okay, anyways, that's done. And maybe I should take it in the barn. Maybe, I'll think about that. Alright. And I'll take fishy number 4 to his new home for the winter with his new heater. Make sure he doesn't freeze to death. I don't know when it's actually going to hit below freezing, and I wouldn't want to freeze him, so we're going to make the transfer now. Alright. One more fishing session. Sorry, buddy. Alright. Nope. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Here you go, buddy. Come out. Come on. I think he's out. Nope, he's not. Come on. Come on, little fishy. You gotta go the other way, buddy. Oh, did I get him out? I think I did. Don't see him. Okay. Oh yeah, now we got 4. And then there were 4 fishy. He's like, oh my god, where am I? He's much lighter than the other ones. That's interesting. Well, really only one of them is like developing a really pretty orange and black color. We got him the darker color on purpose so that predators couldn't see them. That one might be a problem. He's a lot more noticeable. Alrighty, so that's filling up. And we're working on putting the piping in, and that's all she wrote for the day. So So signing off from the farm. Everyone have a good night.